Now this is gonna be where the big kahuna happens, the big battle. Ready? Wakanda forever! It's the final showdown. Everyone's grabbing their spears or their shotguns. Today I'm gonna teach you how to write a professional film treatment. You ready? All right! Now I'm gonna walk you through how to make this film treatment thing step by step. So you're gonna wanna watch this video to the end. At the end, I'm gonna provide an example so you can know how the formatting looks and how yours could potentially look. So the most important job of the film treatment is to communicate your story in the most compelling way possible. So a film treatment should include a working title, a log line, character breakdown, and your 3-act story synopsis. Now we're gonna dive deep into that in just a sec, but before we do, it's important that you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm so that more individuals can see videos just like this one. And also, it's my only form of payment, so please smash that like button, and I promise you're gonna get your clicks worth. Okay, why are we making a film treatment to begin with? Odds are this will be the document producers go to before they commit to actually reading your script. It also decreases the chance that you'll be stuck writing a script with no real structural bones. Now, your film treatment is a powerful diagnostic tool that can act as your story roadmap and contain crucial information about your story that your script outline or beat sheet just won't have. Now, the overall goal of your film treatment is to combine a heartfelt narrative with a deep understanding of what is accessible to audiences all around the world. Now we're gonna explore some do's and don'ts. Do, include your genre in your film treatment. Don't, have loads and loads of dialogue in your film treatment. You wanna keep your dialogue to a bare minimum or as sparse as you can, down to 0 if possible. You can save all that juicy dialogue for your script. Do, write in 12-point Courier font, as it mimics the style that your final draft of your screenplay will be written in. Don't use any images or beautiful pictures in your film treatment. This information is usually given to your production designer if they want to create some kind of an item or an object, but this information will not be in your film treatment, so we want to take it out. Do, keep your paragraphs short. You want your reader to just enjoy it. You don't want them, gouging out their eyes because they're not sure when it's gonna end. So your film treatment is a short 2 to 6 page present tense narrative. It's a story about your story, and it should include beginning, middle, and an end. Now, you ready for the step-by-step? All right, open up that Word document, set that font to 12, and you're looking for Courier font, right? That's C-O-U-R-I-E-R. Next up, you're gonna write your working title, and beneath that, you're going to write your genre. Step 2, write your film's log line. Now, this is a 1-sentence summary that walks your audience through your entire film from start to finish. Now, we've got more on that towards the end of the video if you're curious about how to write one. Your log line is essentially your North Star that's gonna help you not only while you're writing your film treatment, it'll guide the eventual creation of your movie poster, the rest of your marketing materials, and it will also help you write your screenplay when you're ready. Now, before we move on to step 3, I want you to grab a piece of paper or crack open that laptop and write down everything that occurs in your story from start to finish, from beginning to end. Who we're introduced to, how we're introduced to them. And write down everything that you're excited about your story from beginning to end. Tell the story, just to get your juices flowing in a raw, unfiltered way. This will help you get your story down in the purest form. This gives you the opportunity to fully explore your story, deep dive into those characters in those hard situations that you're putting them in. The main idea behind this in-between step is to just have fun and explore the fun aspects about your story. Simply write down in narrative form what drew you to the story to begin with. And your job here is to elicit the strongest emotion in the reader possible. Number 3, time for your character breakdown. So you're gonna write your character and then colon, who, what, where, and why them, right? Why do they matter to your story? How old are they? What's their life like? One of the only ways to ensure that you'll be clued in as to who your characters are is to see them in action in your story, which is why it's crucial to have that rough draft written first, just on a piece of paper, just write down a story. And that's going to inform your knowledge of these new characters. It's gonna help you explore aspects about your characters that you may not have even thought of. And according to Robert McKee, true character is revealed in the difficult choices that our characters have to make once they're pinned up against the wall. So it's going to enable us to start exploring those kinds of ideas. And it's going to make creating this character breakdown infinitely easier. Step 4. Now it's time to write that present tense story about your story. Now the goal is to write a gripping tale that will capture the eyes of anyone reading it. Beginning, middle, and end, starting with Act 1. Now, Act 1 should be anywhere from 3 to 6 paragraphs long. It should set up the whole world of your story. Now, what is life like in the context of this world, seen through the eyes of your characters? What are your characters' lives like before that event changes your entire character's life forever? And what is the conflict that will set your story's wheels in motion? Act 2, this is going to be about 4 to 10 paragraphs long. Now this is the meat of your story. Your story's meat. It is the meat and potatoes of your story. Now remember, all throughout this process that we will be relying on that loose leaf piece of paper that we wrote all of our story on, or that Word document that we wrote our story on from beginning to end. So we're going to use that unfiltered story to refine it down in here in our film treatment. We're going to suck all of the emotion and all of the drama out from that raw story, but here it'll obviously be more concise, more refined, more focused, more polished. Act 2 is generally going to be about how does the story's conflict that you set up in Act 1 manifest itself and blow up in the eyes of our main characters in Act 2. And now we've got Act 3. So Act 3 is going to generally be about the same length of your Act 1, or 3 to 6-ish paragraphs long. Now this is going to be where the big kahuna happens, the big battle. Ready! Wakanda forever! It's the final showdown. Everyone's grabbing their spears or their shotguns. You know, you're gonna have that Sparta moment. Or that Avengers Assemble moment. And of course, we've gotta wrap up our story, tie it in a bow. Don't take too long. We've gotta get some resolution, right? How has our characters changed as a result of this entire film? How has their perspectives changed, right? How has their physical environment changed as a result of what these characters have been through? Right? I did promise you that we're going to take a look at an example, so let's take a look. Okay, so first off, we have our film's title, The Roses. Excellent. So there we got a title here. Beneath it, have the actual genre. Very important. Now we've got treatment, comma, bracket, September 2023. That's just date, right? By Alan Northern, name, right? Log line, as a police commissioner combats a notorious crime syndicate, comma, she struggles to locate her kidnapped foster child and keep the rest of her family alive. Right? This is the log line. I know I missed foster in there, it's fine. Characters. Right, this is your character breakdown. Okay, so you've got, you know, character description here, who, what, when, where, and why of them, right? And then you got one person, another person, another person, and another person, right? So these will be your main players. You may have more than 4. This is just an example, just to give you an idea of the formatting and all that good stuff, right? And next up, we've got our synopsis, right? Act 1, then Act 2, and then Act 3. In narrative present tense form. So again, your film treatment consists of your working title, include your genre in there, log line, your character breakdown, and the 3-act story synopsis. Story about your story, broken down into Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. I think about the synopsis as, remember when you were in class in school and you were trying to write the best little story during the free writing portion of class? Very similar to that, except present tense, fun, engaging, witty, and of course you're older than you were in grade school, so it's gonna be a better story. Now come on, if I didn't earn a like after that video, I don't know what to say. I don't know what else there is to say. Now, if you're interested in learning about how to create a log line properly, how to create it well, take a look at this video here. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you are new, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all new videos coming out. Take a look at my film if you get a chance. If you're a filmmaker, grab yourself a Clover key. It's a camera plate, screwdriver, and a bottle opener built for those long days on set. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And it's always a pleasure chatting with you guys.